Dan Harper, and so he's building the lead, and this is a shrewd move because nothing can happen for Rob Collard until the other side of the timing line, because he can't overtake until he gets there, and he has to overtake that back marker. This is massively frustrating for Collard, but a really savvy restart by Darren Lung, because all of this is free time. He's away and gone, and Rob Collard still can't overtake. Now he can think about it. Is he close enough for Copse Corner? Yes, he is. He's also got Andrew Howard right there behind him. Darren Lung 3 seconds clear on the restart.
Perfect, isn't it? And Cook there will be frustrated. Nothing his teammate Collard could have done. We saw a very aggressive and fast opening stint for this Aston Martin. It's going to be the same. Collard got stronger at the end of his opening stint. Let's keep an eye on that trend too as the next 30 to 35 minutes unveils.
But this is like lap 1 of the race again, isn't it? Darren Lung on his own, being chased by Rob Collard, then Andrew Howard in the Beach Dean Aston third.
3-second stop-go penalty for a short pit stop. Car 8, 3 seconds stop-go.
And so that's the Toro Verde Porsche. There, the Cayman we were talking about. Well, it was given a bad hand by being off the lead lap for the class opposition. Now a stop-go of 3 seconds for a pit stop infringement is coming. I said it was short. Well, that's the penalty. 3 stop and go as Duncan Cameron and then Mark Warren dive down through Stowe Corner. Morgan Tilbrook's got cars to the left of him, cars to the right of him, and he can't find a way through.
Plenty of jokers around him as well, and he'll be frustrated with this, and this feels like there's something going to kick off here. There's a lot of cars not in the position they should be.
Big drama, and that is damage on the number 13 Ferrari. It's stranded on the exit of Stowe through Vale. It's Cameron Campbell at the wheel. You can see he's cut a tyre. There must have been contact in all of the commotion coming out of Stowe Corner, and so that I don't think is necessarily going to be able to move on its own. So as off the road goes Rob Collard. He's got problems of smoke billowing out of the car and flame as well. That looks like an engine has let go. That's Rob Collard's race done, and suddenly with 2 cars stranded around the circuit, surely we're going to have to neutralise the race once again. So you've got Darren Lung in the lead. Andrew Howard is up into 2nd place. There's a Barwell Lamborghini that's trying to catch fire. Black smoke billowing out of that, and he's not anyway instantly, I don't think, near a fire marshal.
No, that is going to go big, and yeah, you're right, it's going to be a safety car. It's a big one to call early. I think the number 3 Optimum car is in a huge position to win this race. Remember, they boxed early. They're massively off strategy. Cook walks away, engine cooks.
Full course yellow, and Hugo Cook's race is done. So is Rob Collard's then. So that is our 3rd full course yellow. It's our 4th interruption to the race, and Hugo Cook walks back into the garage. Excellent stuff. The Silverstone fire marshals are there. Rob Collard overseeing all of this, and of course, relatively speaking, it's early into a stint, so there's a lot of fuel on board.
Yeah, they've done a phenomenal job there. I thought that car was going to become a summer barbecue. Maybe you want to try and get the engine cover off as well. Rob helped the marshals get that off. This car, it was either contact with Tilbrook or the Century GT4. They went into Stowe together. You can see near Oxbridge there, not Oxborough, sorry, walking away. Interesting, it only went back to green. That's the engine maybe not fully up to temperature, oil cold, and something's gone. But yeah, I think we're going to see the Optimum number 3 car be able to box, I think, in the next 7 to 8 minutes.
So now let's concentrate. That garage is closed. We don't worry about 63 anymore. Now let's try and work out what happened to the Ferrari. Look in the background. Look at the top of the shot. So there's contact between the Ferrari and the BMW, and around and around and around goes Cameron Campbell. That was a big, big spin. It looked like number 24 BMW that he rubbed against. It just cut the tyre straight away.
Yeah, for me, that's on the Ferrari. Campbell, he's tried to let the car run out wide, and the BMW's got nowhere to go. You can just see him now going to edge out the McLaren's blockers nicely, but for me, no fault at all at the BMW, and Campbell there has just tried to open the car up and has caused the contact himself.
Goes around like a top, doesn't it? Meanwhile, other incidents, team manager of the Darren Turner Aston being summoned to race control. So the stewards, Ian Watson, Trevor Parry, Alex Maunders, think the blame is apportioned to 27, seemingly. So they want the team manager of that Aston Martin to go to see them. Meanwhile, 13 is being removed. Again, in a sense, he's kind of come to a decent place to stop, because you're not far off the Formula 1 pit lane entry there. So Breakdown Bob arrives on the scene, get the car out of harm's way. Ernie Graham's BMW comes towards us. Now, what about Rob Collard's demise? So here he comes. Look, there's a little wisp of smoke at Farm. He comes up towards Village. Another puff of smoke. Rob knows off all the dials and the noises that something's not right. Straight away, he pulls off the road, and the Barwell Lamborghini now has smoke billowing out of the back of it. That is day done.
Yeah, interesting. It didn't seem to be dropping any fluids, did it? So it was coming out of the airbox on the top, but something is detonating it. Yeah, they've done a good job to get that engine cover off to the side, like I said, just to inspect. Look at the heat haze still coming off that Lamborghini, but marshals have saved a €400,000 asset there.